This is a short-term rental tour of the 12 South Carriage house located in the 12 South neighborhood of Nashville, Tennessee. So you do have your own private parking space right here I'm standing in, and it does have a complimentary EV charger. So if you're driving an EV vehicle, this is the place for you. So you head right up these little stairs. It's got a keypad lock. Everybody gets their own code. So you come on in and head on up to your Nashville short-term rental. I don't know that I've ever been this excited to do a tour because this was our flagship property. It was our first property we ever built, owned, opened, and we just refreshed all the decor. So this is your refresh tour. Gorgeous painting by my friend Jess of In Bloom Arts. So this is set up like a one bedroom. I will note that there is not a door on the space, but it is so well set up. This is the living room. I'm so excited. So this is a Henry sleeper sofa from West Elm. It is super comfortable. We actually had one of these for 10 years. And when it came time just to refresh, we bought the same sofa again because we loved it so much. We have this cool little record player moment going on. It's also a Bluetooth. We do have some QR code directions right there for you. So you can jam out to a record or put your own Spotify, etc. on. Guitar, if you want to pick a little bluegrass while you're here. My friend Steven reworked that whole guitar, so it has seen a luthier recently. And this gorgeous vintage entertainment center also doubles as clothing storage. So if you need a place to stash your clothes while you are here, you can use all of these drawers. We have a smart TV. We provide YouTube TV in lieu of cable. You can also log into all of your own streaming apps, and we do provide some complimentary apps like Disney Plus and a few others. So you can check that out. We would love it if you'd sign our guest book while you're here. It's always so fun to read about people's adventures in Nashville. So this is the living room space. Then moving in, we have a full kitchen. This welcome binder has lots of great tips in it of things in the neighborhood, so you'll want to check that out. We also have menus, so you can see what's going on there. So in this kitchen, we didn't change much because we actually really loved what we had done. We just updated the hardware and the plumbing fixture in here. And we do have a brand new Keurig Duo. So if you want to make a pot of coffee, you can do that, or we do have the single serve. And then down here, there's some additional coffee service. So we have a French press down there and a few other items. These cabinets are just stocked with everything you could possibly need. So you can enjoy that. Fun collection of coffee mugs. There's dishes in this cabinet, and then all of these drawers and cabinets down below are stocked with pots and pans, utensils, mixing bowls. Truly anything you could possibly need is in there. So be sure to check that out. And while we're still in this living room space, I will show you our laundry room. We don't require our guests to do any laundry, but if you would like to do laundry, personal items, etc., we do have all of this. And if you're using the sofa bed, we've got sofa bed linens right here. If you find yourself in need of additional linens, bath towels, etc., those are stored up there. All the stuff you might need, iron, maybe you're on a business trip, got to press those pants, look sharp. You can do that as well. So this is her bedroom space, and it is so serene and cozy. Have this incredible Castlery storage bed. And we did keep these drawers intentionally empty for guests. So you've got this huge drawer that pulls out at the end of the bed. And then there are two smaller ones on the side. I'll show those to you. So same concept. This drawer right here is also empty for clothing storage. And then there's an identical drawer like to this one on the other side of the bed. We do keep a spare blanket in there if you need that. Little QB time alarm clock. We have chargers over here. I love this photo so much. My friend Keely actually took this of a cab that says Nashville in London, which is very cool, on a trip a few years ago. And I love having that there. So this shade is really neat. You can pull this bottom part all the way up and make it completely room darkening. And then these curtains are also blackout shades. So you can do that, or if you want to keep some nice light in during the day, you can pull this part all the way down. So it's just kind of, it's really easy. Well, easier to do it two-handed than one, but you can bring this all the way to the top or bring the light filtering all the way down. So you can play with that if you need the space light or dark. And then we do have full-length mirror right here. And for your hanging clothes storage, we've got this closet. We have a tower fan here that you can pull out if you need that for noise, or some people love to have a fan blowing on them when they sleep. Got some laundry tips there, yoga mat, and some recommendations for local workout places. I would recommend Sevier Park Community Center. And then we've got toys for kiddos in this bin right here. So you can store all that. There's also plenty of room to throw a suitcase in there. And then probably our biggest transformation is this bathroom. I'm gonna zoom out here. I absolutely love this space, and it's so hard to photograph. But stunning, stunning shower. Love this wallpaper so much. And then we just upgraded to a larger vanity, so guests now have more countertop space, which we're really excited about. I'll let you get a whole view here. These vanity drawers are stocked. So you have washcloths, makeup washcloths right here, so you can remove all that stuff without staining linens. And then this is kind of our little forgot me drawer. Extra toilet paper. We've got all kinds of different little amenities in here: hair dryer, straightener, curling iron. So I'll give you one last view there. We do have bubble bath, body wash, shampoo, conditioner in the shower, and this really awesome shower head. Or, take a bath, just sit in here and soak. It's a nice deep tub. So, all right, I'll give you one last view of looking into this living room, kitchen space. I love this outlet on the side of the island, so you really can sit here and do work. It's a great designated workspace. Living area, bedroom space. We would love to host you. Thanks for coming along on my tour. You can get all the details on the bottom.